Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages in that technicolor rainbow, in between kings, queens, and non-binary beings, welcome into the Maelstrom. Good to see everybody. Happy to see everybody. Good to see everybody. And KM Lone Mouse Wolf, you received a tiny trapeze, a finger-sized wooden trapeze, strung in gold thread. It swings gently when moonlight hits it. Congratulations of your trinket redeem. Also, Krokvar, the crockiest var there is. Thank you for your 45 months. Good to see you, my man. Glad to see that you started streaming. I did not realize that you had been streaming. I will be lurking in your chat more often, my guy. Shinichi, good to see you. KM, good to see you. Welcome in. We've got a lot of things going on. We have a lot of happenings. It is late September. The days are growing shorter. The world is getting colder. And something dark is starting to creep across the Maelstrom. Beginning in Herode, but slowly starting to seep out into the rest of the Maelstrom. Can you feel the winds blowing? Can you see the shadows creeping ever larger, looming? Do you feel like something is watching you from the distance? Turn away, Maelstrom, turn away. For it looks at you. If eye meets eye, it follows. Turn back, look away. But for now, you got some wrestling to take care of. That's a worry for another day.
That may have a few more implications than you think, Bob.
Really now?
Especially as towards the little part of the Maelstrom. Something concerning his right eye. Yes.
I just realized something.
Which is?
My reactive is fucked.
Oh no. Meanwhile, we have Mr. Grumpy Pants here himself. Thank you for the $10 donation.
Ah. Prince of Frost Only Child. Thank you so much for the $10 dono, my friend, saying, bit of drinks of your choice. The winter is with you. Remember, Bob. Just whisper your wish into the falling snow, for I shall be listening.
Sorry for being quite bold, but I'm letting you concentrate.
No, you're fine. By all means, feel free to talk. I'm tinkering with this and seeing what's happening with it.
Yeah.
You know, I did say earlier that this very particular match is going to be very interesting.
Oh?
Well, yeah, it's because who's in it.
Yeah. What's up, Arc Leon?
Feeling any better?
Absolutely, Cass. Welcome to Tech Issues with Bob, live.
Well, it wouldn't be a stream without some tech issues. Hey, Vegeta.
Prediction.
Yes, it is.
There we go. Got it. Yes. First match, my man. You wandered in just in time.
Wow, already. Jeez.
What? Leono taking 2 shots on Gravy and then tagging out?
No, it's the way that the votes have been cast, it's 2,515 to Gravy and Zator, nothing to Lionel and Francie.
Yeah, it's just started.
Yeah, but it's like I wasn't expecting it to go up that high that quick.
Probably like 2 people voted. One was like 2,500. Another was like 15.
I will admit I was the 15.
Mm-hmm. And there's $5,000 for Lionel and Francie.
Okay, this is making things a lot more interesting now.
Now it's up to $8,000 versus 2,500. You opened up your mouth.
I know what I did.
Oh, I know what you did too.
I'm not sorry.
You tempted people into betting for Lionel and Francie, knowing that nobody was going to bet for Gravy and Zator, so that you could get a massive return on your 15 points. $8,300 versus $3,199. Let's go. Vegeta out here just gambling a whole ass grab bag.
Damn.
And real talk, the next item up for grabs from the Trinket grab bag is going to be a Season 1 reference. And it's been grabbed by Catherine. Lady Catherine, you find the clown's nose of tears, a soft red nose that squeaks when squeezed, but always leaves the squeezer's fingertips damp with tears.
For those of us who don't necessarily know Season 1, whether they be new or not, what is the reference for?
There was a clown called Mr. Wranglums.
Ah, yes, Mr. Wranglums.
Mr. Wranglums was a good boy, but he was incredibly sad. He had a job to do, but he hated doing his job because he wrangled things. Basically, his job was, if you escape, his job was basically to contain the animals, the people inside of the circus, and his job was to wrangle Mr. Touchums if he ever gets too far out of line. He was also basically the ultimate bodyguard for Miss Ketchums, basically the clown queen. And when basically he realized that the circus is far more dangerous without a queen, so if the circus ever lost its queen, he would proceed to exterminate the circus.
Oh no.
Which he did. Like, the first thing that he did as soon as Ketchums got taken care of permanently. Well, double count out, folks.
What? What? I think that might be a response to last week.
Yeah?
Well, yeah, because Lionel got beaten by Zator last week.
You know what? There's like 10,000 channel points on the line for this. We're gonna run it back.
You know, that's kind of reminded me. It's been a while since I've actually checked. What are the rules if there is a draw? Exactly.
Nobody won. Nobody gets the winner's purse.
Yeah, you get like 10 gold for like showing up, and then like 10 gold if you win. You don't get that extra 10 gold if you lose. But if it's a draw,
You don't get the extra gold.
Oh, okay.
You get your coins for showing up, but you don't get the winner's purse. Also, hello, Kayeth.
Bonjour.
Also, I saw what you did in chat. Fuck you.
Later.
Okay, then.
Sorry, I was preparing a pipe bomb for later.
Really?
Yes. It's ready now. Mind your mailboxes, kids. I don't know where this one's going.
Well, remember, Russian Badger is an ambassador to the furry community, so don't put it in his mailbox.
Good to know.
He has said on multiple occasions that he panders to furries just so he won't get a pipe bomb in his mailbox.
I mean,
Who the fuck?
fair and reasonable.
Hey, Chucker.
Hello.
Hello there.
Chaka, what is your reactive?
Oh, it's a D&D character.
Ah.
It appears to be an orc of some kind.
No, it's a drow.
Even worse.
Wait, a
Is
drow with not what without white hair?
Yeah. It is. It's a character from my Wednesday night game. They were a regular elf, but then they were corrupted to become a drow. It's from a third-party module called Obajima, and it's like imagine like 1990s Japan with like that level of technology, but also like heavily leaning on like the yokai myth.
Well,
I have no idea. I have no idea why anybody would make their D&D character their Discord reactive.
We did it for the we do it for the game.
Again, I have no idea why anybody would use their D&D character as their Discord reactive, says the person who is in a chat with at least 3 of the 4 people using their D&D characters as their Discord reactive.
Hey.
I mean, to be fair, I'm using Felix Candy, who's technically my standard stream character for all this.
Also, Bob, I had a thought like one night,
Yes.
and it was kind of thinking about Denier.
Yes.
If Denier is far away, does he go from Denier to Dafar?
He is to wherever you are.
There it is.
And I'm back.
Dude, I was just fucking with you.
Welcome back.
Keep your reactive to whatever you want it to be, my guy. Hell, what kind of reactives do I have right now? Let's see. I have my Discord avatar. Then I have Grim. I have Base Denier. Wait. Please tell me I can do this. Holy fuck, I'm Chaz now.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Oh, I need to. Oh. Oh, you have given me such an evil gift. Hello, it is I,
Good.
the CG. You can find me nowhere.
Glorious.
Oh, I'm gonna get into so much shit with this. Like, you let me flip to different people at the push of a button. Oh, thank you.
Ooh. Yeah, now I've set up something interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, that's my barbarian character. So you're seeing him normal, and then you're seeing him raging whenever I talk.
There you go.
Okay, hear me out. Play a changeling character and have Discord reactives for all your different forms.
That would be hilarious.
And when you change your character, change the reactive, and they'll never see it coming.
Never see it come.
That depends on what your VTT is going to be.
Uh-huh.
Because obviously you have Roll20, which has its own sort of images. And then, it depends on whether or not the person is using reactive images like you're doing in the stream.
Or just pictures.
Because
can
for what
update
I did with...
Roll-
Oh, sorry, guys.
Yeah. So you can update Roll20 on the fly. It just requires a log out and log back in.
Yeah, which is a bitch.
Oh, wait, no, I think there's... you can... Your image changes based on the character that you have, because I know, like, on Roll20, there's Rosso, and then there would be, like, the character.
Yep.
So...
Yep.
It probably would just be a case of just make multiples of your character, each with a different icon.
Yep.
They would just have to be assigned to your character.
But yeah, what I did for Twitch's Power Rangers campaign is I've given him the artwork, and so that he can change images on the fly.
Dude, I'm legit excited to play. I built a new character. Where is it? Here we go. Born in Queens, he was kidnapped at the age of 8 by a pair of villains. Dr. Menagerie, a bioengineer fascinated with animal hybridization, and his wife, Mistress Marrow, a psychic with the ability to bend minds. Elias spent his years at little more than a pet experiment. Through DNA augmentation, they were able to grant him the abilities to be trained and act as though a lap cat and an attack dog, unleashing him on enemies, heroes, and the like to keep him mentally dominated enough to carry out. Unleashing him on enemies, heroes, and the like, while keeping him mentally dominated enough to carry him around in a purse. He learned survival the hard way, serving as both test subject, weapon, and pet. His late teens, he was proven too resourceful to remain a pawn, and thus his quote-unquote parents promoted him to a henchman, using his abilities to elaborate heists, but years of servitude bred resentment, which eventually he broke free and turned his powers to his own ends. He now works as a burglar for hire, especially his specialty is robberies, cat burglaries, and smuggling that requires stealth and intimidation. He walks a complicated moral path and is found fighting alongside heroes when their goals align, especially if it means undermining his former parents. His name is Elias Rourke. He goes by...
Does anyone walk with Elias?
Right now he is solo. His hero name, his code name is Nightfang. Although he despises it, he, for a large portion of his life, was simply called Kitten as his code name. And he fucking hates it. His power list is shapeshifting, mental manipulation, air quotes, the look, and air quotes, tummy time. Season 1 fans, don't forget, tummy time is eternal. I built this man for stealth, for burglaries, and to manipulate and mentally manipulate everybody around him. I will lock somebody down. I will lock a superhero down in tummy time. And I will laugh my ass off when I do.
You're not allowed to get along with a taffy, got it.
Oh, and why's that?
There is no such thing as tummy time with the taffy.
Oh.
Side effects of secreting acid from your skin.
Oh my god. With the divine touch again.
Ooh. I have a package coming in tomorrow.
Possibly. You know how 2K works?
So I'm gonna watch that back just to double check.
Because I saw Franz during the pin. I saw Franz just hanging out outside the ring.
Yeah, it looks like Friends may have been stuck on a decision point because it was stopping Franzi from going back to their corner.
I know, right? Bullshit, isn't it, Vegeta?
Yeah.
I need to update Ella's name. Real talk, Elo Knight is a fascinating character. Granted, she hasn't seen a lot of play because Kev has been starting a new job just like me. Also, I got my new schedule, at least for the next 7 weeks.
Yeah, that's 2 months. That isn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have you till late November. Do you remember?
So, I'm 9 to 5, Monday to Friday.
That's not too bad.
5 weeks of training, 2 weeks of on-the-job training. So that means none of my D&D games are getting interrupted.
Beautiful.
What are you doing?
At-home customer support.
Cool.
Basically, I'm working for a company that runs call centers for other companies that don't want to run their own call centers. Basically, I'm an American-based outsourced call center.
Hello, is this the Visa hotline?
Well, I remember the clip from when you guys did Monster Hunter, the whole Bob's freaking customer service voice.
Oh, you mean this right here? Hi, thank you for contacting customer support. My name is Bob. How can I be of service to you today?
Why, hello, Bob. I appear to be having a problem with my toaster today. I dropped it into the tub while I was in it. The lights flickered and nothing else happened.
I see. That is, however, unfortunate to say. I think I need to get you over to our Immortals line, because I don't think that you're exactly mortal. So, that or you're going through a Groundhog Day scenario.
Damn it, not again.
Yeah, unfortunately that's one of the big problems, especially when you're stuck in a Groundhog Day. You need to find the breaking point. I'm sure that it's going to be difficult in order for you to do so, but by all means, please take your time, enjoy yourself, and have a little bit of fun.
I just did want to learn how to play the piano.
Exactly. I'm also being told that learning how to make sculptures with chainsaws out of ice is very fun as well.
I'm not allowed chainsaws after the last incident.
Well, who's going to stop you? You're in a Groundhog Days loop.
Yeah, fair. Well, thank you ever so kindly. I'm supposing I'll go on hold now. I'll
Wonderful.
speak to you later.
Thank you so much for contacting customer support. My name is Bob, and you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.
Well, thank you. Is that a polar bear?
Better run. Yeah.
That was great.
So, it's interesting how everybody in the Murder Cave has done customer support. Every single member.
No.
I work at a grocery store. I know retail hell.
Bro,
I used to be
retail
this
hell
way.
during COVID.
Oh.
Ooh, I worked in a deli during COVID. You can't get any further into hell than that.
Welcome to Joe's crematorium. You kill him, we grill him. Would you like my meat today?
I just flashbanged the chat with Sven.
Yeah, I worked at a deli in the middle of COVID, making $10 an hour for a job that, for all intents and purposes, for what we did, should not have been active. But hey, we did it.
Bro, I worked in a job that was basically, I worked for a company that Walmart contracted to take calls for them. I was basically doing Walmart support during the pandemic.
Oh boy.
Do you know how many phone calls I got from people looking for toilet paper?
I can imagine
More than
it's
you,
quite a
more than you
lot.
can imagine.
Bro, I even had my own stash. Like, what I would do is everybody would look for like the normal toilet paper, like your Sherman, whatever your various brands, Great Value, so on and so forth. Nobody was looking at the restaurant quality toilet paper.
Oh yeah, no.
I had a buddy that used to like steal toilet paper from like McDonald's bathrooms.
Bob.
I'm aware.
Something's happening. It appears we found the exact point in time the toaster was dropped into the bathtub.
Vegeta, you find the juggler's stone, a smooth pebble that, when tossed, always arcs as though part of a juggling pattern, but it never lands where expected.
Beautiful.
You know, fuck it, I haven't done one in a while. I've got
Oh,
like
that's interesting.
81,000 points here.
Fuck me. You find a miniature calliope, a toy-sized organ that plays one distorted circus tune, but only at midnight.
I feel
Just
like
that-
that's a Five Nights at Freddy's reference.
Take a guess what theme it is.
I'm going to do a thing real quick, Bob. At midnight, every night, what you hear is
No, we all know what it is. It's the Italian Patriot
It's
theme.
Italian Patriot.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
That song has like scarred this whole community for life. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
We
Some
have
more than
turned
others.
that song into a horror theme, and I'm so happy for it.
You're out like you're sitting in a room and like the average person who boots up a 2K theme and is going through the songs and they find that Italian Patriot theme. It's like, oh, this seems just kind of catchy, and then you're just sitting there with like the 1,000-yard stare.
There are currently two generations of people in MNW, those scarred by the clowns and those who don't know what the clowns were.
It's always fun every Multivania, like not really the last two, but like every Multivania when you have the new generation come in and they're introduced to the clowns for the first time, and it's just like, oh my god, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
Behold, sin.
I mean, last Multivania was the Grim Fairy Tale, but the one before that was the Doppelganger Clowns.
Yep.
Oh,
The doppelganger.
Caliban gave me such a gift whenever he made Dr. Banham's.
I mean, that's almost like Helldivers with Malevolent Creek. It's those that joined Helldivers 2 before the Creek and know just how much that, hurt. And then there were those that were in the aftermath, like when they liberated it, and then there were those that are like after the liberation.
I still
don't
need
realize
to
just
play
what happened.
Helldivers 2, and I just haven't had the money to buy it.
Bro. Helldivers is great.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Just don't.
Helldivers falls into the same category as League of Legends for me. I refuse to play it unless it's with friends.
Agreed.
There's so much of the community that is weirdly toxic to other people.
I actually did like a mission on Helldivers 2 recently that's like one of those sort of city missions that you can like liberate a city. And I'm like, okay, there's these like NPC people running around. And like, what happens if I actually do a salute to them? And they do the salute back. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
they do.
oh my god, that is amazing.
Dude, the Seath soldiers, if you run up to them and salute, they will salute you back and start following you.
Yeah. There is a chance that if you salute a civilian, they will get confused on how to salute back.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that it's like the standard like Super Earth like salute, but then it's like they're kind of trying, but they're not quite hitting it. Pitch perfect salute. So it's like, oh, they're at least trying. They're at least trying.
Dude, the Illuminate, like the voteless, some of them, when you shoot them, they actually salute you before they die. Vegeta, good.
Yeah. I need to take the time and re-download it because I had it on my previous rig and it ate my previous rig. I might be able to play it now.
Dude, real talk, we need to have a Maelstrom, like, Helldivers game night.
That would be fun.
Oh, thank God, Hellmire's still there.
We have so many games lined up for Maelstrom community to play. We just need to get around to scheduling them.
I know, right?
The game is cross-platform, right?
Yes.
Helldivers, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I figure it probably really doesn't matter what platform people play on, because I was thinking, like, do y'all play on PC? Do y'all play on PlayStation? How you do it? But
Like, I want to play Helldivers with the community. I want to play Void Crew with the community. I want to play Lethal Company with the community.
I just mixed up Void Crew and Void Bastards. Hang on a second, I need to pull... What is Void Crew again?
Void Crew is a spaceship, engineering base game.
Fair. Repo's actually a really good one.
yeah.
It is basically a linear upgrade to Lethal Company.
Any friend swap game is good if you got friends.
That's what we're calling it now, friend slop.
Remember, friend swap is only friend swap if you don't have friends.
That's basically the genre. The genre is basically friend swap.
Yeah.
It's just games that are made to be played with friends and multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lethal Company, Repo, content warning. That one where you take pictures of the monsters.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Peak.
Peak is a good one.
Peak is absolutely friend swap. I am not touching Peak.
Peak encourages you to either help one another a lot or betray each other for the maximum funny.
I know Buckshot Roulette is another good one.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it has like its own like single player thing, it's always fun with a multiplayer.
Ah, yes, Buckshot Roulette. The game where the murder cave would, every single one of them would take turns shooting me in the face until I die.
I need to talk a bunch of people into getting and playing Heroes of Hammerwatch 2 with me.
I think the first Murder Cave stream I remember ever watching was when you guys were doing it was Pillars 2, I think. Pillars of Eternity 2 or something like that. It was a while ago.
It might have been Divinity 2.
Divinity 2, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I get the name confused, but yeah, Divinity 2 or Divinity Original Sin 2, like, I don't remember the exact... all I remember is it was like... It was like nighttime and like somebody had just set like a bunch of shit on fire. Which probably isn't the greatest descriptor, but that's what I remember.
No. There's about three or four times that happened.
I need to look see if Pilgrim is updated since I last played it with the Bookers.
Pilgrim is an interesting game.
It was a good one. I quite liked it. Because that was one where you either drive or push the cart from POI to POI to get crystals and other things for money, and hopefully not die to the horrors in Jimmy.
Jimmy's the big boy, right?
Yeah. With Jimmy and the Blowfish.
That sounds like a radio. Sounds like a radio crew.
I mean, Hootie and the Blowfish was the band. Behold, the golden boy himself, Lucius Aurelius Analius.
Every time I hear Lucius, I want to immediately finish it with Constantine.
Yeah. Well, my brain defaults to shorten him down to Lucky. Which is terrible for me, because I play 3 different characters named Lucky.
Lucky Constantine?
Lucky Valiant. I think you remember him.
I do.
He was a bastard. I enjoyed him.
You were the geneticist that was working with Doodleville.
Yes. Which it's hilarious because a few people had a gripe with him, not because he was an asshole, but because he refused to use people's proper names. Which, if you know his background at all, there was a reason for that.
Dude, I'm surprised that nobody just straight up murked you.
Oh, it's hilarious. That man had no reason to live as long as he did.
Like, a number of people in Season 1 were just straight up assassins.
Oh yeah, no, straight up. Lucky was low-key enough, and he was doing the right things at the right time, that eyes had to be at places other than him.
Like,
Had Maelstrom Season 1 lasted a little longer, I probably would have talked to you about going, I want to do a thing with this.
like
You were going,
one of the greatest things about Season 1 is it was a giant sandbox. You could do whatever the fuck you wanted. Like, we had, like, Grim Reaper was out here playing Stardew Valley. Graven ran a brewery. Like, he brewed whiskey.
I miss Old Man Graven.
He made liquor in Netherward. Which, given what Graven is, given that Graven is undead, the Netherwood was the perfect place for him.
Yeah. It's like, I wanted to bring Graven into Maelstrom, but I was like, I don't want him to kind of like be the same guy he is, like, typically, and I wanted to take put a new twist on him, and like, alright, well, what if I just make him, like, an old man, like, you're, like, 60s, 70s year old dude that's, like, he listens to, like, the dad rock, like, accepting all those, like, 80s rock bands and the hair bands and stuff like that, so I gave him the fucking, like, bandana and the long handlebar mustache and the, and like, the look that he did. I actually made him taller and a little more buff and made him a full heavyweight.
I mean, during Maelstrom Season 1, Solomon was like 80.
Goodness, so would you like cinnamon?
That, dude, like, for a first encounter in the Maelstrom, like, you just showed up in the community, and you immediately showed up in the middle of a war zone, handing out cinnamon buns. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But I loved it. I loved Darwin for doing that in the middle of a war zone, just handing out cinnamon rolls to people.
You seem like you're having a bad day, Mr. So would you like cinnamon bun make you feel better?
But
which hilariously, Darwin was not named Darwin when he showed up. He only picked up that name after a reasonable amount of time, and then one of the player characters went, "What's your name?"
People have been calling you Dallin. Dallin did it.
I love how, like, some people are doing their own thing. some people were doing like farming and, farming. Like Kathgina ran a massive farm. Grim Reaper ran a massive farm. Like I said, Graven ran a brewery, and even though they didn't realize it at the time, like these people that were, playing these quote-unquote NPC-style characters were actually having effects on the area. Like when New Camino destroyed Catherine's farms, destroyed Kathgina's farms, the Varithian Plains actually went into a food shortage because of that shit.
And I believe there was a knock-on effect because while Darwin sourced food from everywhere, Kath was a major subsidizer of preserves for Did Alchemy and catering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And even though there was the little characters, there was also the medium characters, and there was the big characters, there was the big power players, and then you had fucking Ark.
Yeah, like the Maelstrom version of the Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeper event of, oh no, Sun City and Oasis are in danger. They're gone. What? Darwin said no. Actually, no. Tisson said no.
I like these. They're mine. I'm taking them away. What? I'm taking these balls and I'm going home.
Yeah, the Spreadites started up, and they're like, it was a combination of like Tisson, Gabby, and like a few other sources. Like, yeah, fuck this, we're leaving.
Yeah. Oh, that. I think I showed you my rough plan list.
Mm-hmm.
Project Nope wasn't supposed to be that grandiose. Because Project Nope was supposed to be a stepping stone to another gate tech.
Mm-hmm. I'm still surprised that Victor actually became a god from Maelstrom.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you saw when this happened, Bob, but Robot sat there and went, you know what? I want to run Tisson through paces in a combat sim. All right, set it up and we'll do it. Tisson soloed a Marut.
Oof.
Tisson didn't do combat normally. And I was looking at that, and then Kelly and Robot went, yeah, no, please don't put Tisson into combat. Terrible idea.
This one I decided to book this one just because.
That's fair.
Just because I thought calling this match would be fucking funny. Ves versus Vis. But season 1, there was a lot of like standout players and standout moments. Like, I still love everything that Panda did with Revenant. The entire Arc team was just funny as hell to watch. Not to mention, I loved how in season 1 all the cliques formed. Like every district had their own clique, and that actually formed into actual friend groups where people hung out. Like Arc going into season 2 actually decided and made a plan. And if you look, the former members from ARC actually formed together and formed another group for season 2.
Right.
It took them like a year and a half to form back up together, but they eventually did it.
I think the only one missing from the group is Sean.
Sean is Sean
Sean got
was
happened.
there when Lucius picked up Colony.
Yeah.
So I think he's with the group. It's just he's not there because Sean's got a lot of shit going on right now. Sean's got a lot on his plate.
Oh yeah, no.
That is a tongue twister.
Which match number is this?
This is like 3, 4.
We'll say it's 4 just in case.
1, 2, 3. It is 4.
Alright, so Zator, Gravy. Sorry, I'm recording out who's in what match so far, and you didn't post the weekly, so.
So, match 1 is Lionel and Franz versus Gravy and Zator. Match 2 is Artemis versus Ella. Match 3 is Lucius versus Ash. Match 4 is Vess versus Vix. Match 5 is Aura versus Marcus versus Quentin. Match 6 I don't remember, and match 7 is Linkshi versus Howler.
Okay.
Well, after this match, we can check the cards so that we
Yeah.
can write that down.
Yeah, match 6 is Icky versus Coleslaw.
I do enjoy that. That terrible nickname I gave him stuck.
Also, Kayeth, you're posting in the weekly results.
Yes, no, I'm just typing in it, so.
I do like how every week we post the results in the results screen, so everybody can see their score without having to actually watch the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, because M&W has Matrix to like check win rates and win-loss rates, but Maelstrom has the match results. Vegeta, that's the point of being able to choose your own matches.
Bob, do you have water, tea, or soda with you to drink?
Why, yes, Chat Ram. Yes, I do. I have... Currently, I have a bottle of Dr. Perky next to me. I have about 10 bottles of water within reach. In addition, I have a bottle of Mountain Lion a 2-liter bottle of Mountain Lion, a 2-liter of Dr. Perky. I have 5 cans of Starbucks mocha vanilla coffee. And I have 2 pouches of blue raspberry icy squeeze tubes.
Beautiful.
I decided to, I needed to pick up a couple things from the grocery store, so I decided I was just going to get some snacks.
Glorious. Let's see, text. There we go. Votes are now open for team balance. Oh, sorry, not votes. Suggestions are now open for team balance for next week's match.
Good. And more good. Did you get some jerky? I hear that stuff is good.
Yep. That's right, chat room. A very generous anonymous gifter gifted me some beef jerky via my throne. And that shit was gone in less than a day for the most part. I
Also, I'm slightly sad.
did save 1 stick of the jerky because the hillbilly highball that I mixed up for my uncle's funeral said I had to mix it with a stick of beef jerky.
As you do. Oh, yeah. I'm slightly sad, Bob. You don't have any Dragon's Feast for you.
Only because I drank it all.
That's fair.
I mean, I'm just going to wait until the mini fridge shows back up again. I'm just going to collect all the Dragon's Feast from it.
Ah, fair.
Or I'll wait for the vending machine to show up.
True. The vending machine was around for a little while. Actually, we currently have a drink dispenser in the arena.
Really?
Yeah. Give it 1 coin underneath the golden value and punch in what you want. It seems to be fairly good on getting what you want. The Minotaur who's been using it got coffee and a can of something, so...
Apparently he gave us the tool with cyanide.
Seems mild.
He killed most of the bees.
There were bees, Jerry!
You'll watch you say that just as Caliban showed up.
I would laugh my ass off. Caliban streams on Sundays? Right, he does.
He actually streamed a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are starting to move in on the Sunday time block.
Again. You seem to get kicked all over the place there, Bob. Because you were doing Fridays, and then Bosco moved to Fridays, so you moved to Saturdays, and Taka moved to Saturdays, so you moved to Sundays, and then Caliban was doing Sundays, so you moved to Saturdays, then Caliban moved to Saturdays, then you moved back to Sundays, and then Caliban moved to Mondays.
Plus, not to mention during Saturdays, I love being able to do. I love being able to work with M&W between me, Bosco, and Caliban. How we can always coordinate ourselves, so that we're always in communication if we're like going to step on each other's toes.
Oh, yeah, no. There's been a few weeks where Bosco had to delay Flashbang to Sunday, and then you've just given him the Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when he does it on Sunday, he always tries to do it early enough to where it won't mess with Maelstrom.
Yeah.
And he has actually delayed the start of Flashbang because Maelstrom was on.
Yeah.
As much as that man hates to hear it, Bosco's good people. I fucking love Bosco.
Yeah.
Even though he fucking refuses to join the murder cave out of spite.
Can you blame him?
KM, who's him?
Hamana.
I love this community.
A terrible decision, honestly.
I know, right?
Yeah. Half of us are illiterate, the other half of us can't care to read.
Rating is for squares.
Ah! Vest is the
We'll circle
other
back to that.
Kalishtar.
Yes.
Kalishtar are good people.
Boo.
Hell, I planned to eventually have Denier bring Kalishtar to the world of Marmaria.
As you do. Which is hilarious because he literally never brings up the demon human.
Whoa,
Or
who's
the
to
dream,
say?
if you will.
Who's to say that he has a dream demon? I mean, he might have, his dream entity might be more benevolent.
I'm just looking forward to October and the return of Bosco's monthly shenanigans.
Do.
The thing that I love about when Bosco DMs is he always throws so many references in there. Like last week, his one shot or his three-parter one shot, he made a Zakko reference and nobody understands it.
Beautiful.
So he had this gnome assassin. He was dressed all in red, and he was called the Red Comet.
Don't know if that was.
I mean, that's a Zaga reference in and of itself.
Yeah.
But it's also a Chasnable reference.
Mm-hmm.
Chasnable.
Like, I know that Monty's probably not going to be returning to Ravenloft, but Ravenloft is so much fun. And don't forget, with the return of Ravenloft, the death pool comes.
Yeah.
How does one get into the death pool?
You have to basically talk to a current member and get invited in.
You see, if you don't die, that's how you get. That's how you get into the death pool.
I think Caliban and Vaughn are both members of the death pool.
You used to be once upon a time.
I did, but I left the death pool after like year 2 or year 3 because it got really, really toxic during the final session one year.
Man, being in a D&D game with either Bosco or like Bosco, Lanny, or Monty would be like a fever dream for me.
Yeah. That dude.
Implying you've been in all three.
Yeah. So at one point during Roll With Me, we had Lanny as DM, and we had Connor, myself, Taka, and Monty. As the lineup.
Oh yeah, I remember.
We had during the demon arc, we had myself, Connor, Bosco, and Sarah. I love fucking with Bosco during those games. Like, I made a Destiny 2 reference in that game, and everybody assumed that I was doing an Alistair reference. Because I was playing a summoner character, a conjurer, and I summoned this creature in, like, red armor, but the head of the creature was just a deer's head, but all the flesh was stripped away. And everybody assumed that I was making an Alistair reference to fuck with Bosco. When in fact I was making a Destiny 2 reference. But when I did D&D with Bosco, I was playing my summoner character, and every single thing that I summoned was M&W related.
Nice.
Like, I summoned... The first thing I summoned was Kathgina. Then I summoned Blight. Then I summoned the Minotaur brothers. I was going to summon Nero and Mizuki, but I didn't get the chance to. And then the second run through, I summoned the entirety of the Murder Cave. I was going to summon the main event mechs, but Lanny wouldn't allow me to have like 6 summons on the field at once.
Fair.
Wait, Icky's changed outfits?
That's his secondary outfit.
Oh, okay.
Or the man has a wardrobe just like Azir Turan.
Like, speaking of Ausir, like, I loved the change in character that Ausir went through during Season 1.
That man was put through so many tests of character.
Mm-hmm. Like, the dude went from, like, the biggest piece of shit to, like, the paragon leader of Ark.
I remember bits of Azir in Season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't, like, at one point he just became a Yu-Gi-Oh character?
Yes! So, during Season 1, there was the Shonen Spirit Belt. And so, when you win the Shonen Spirit belt, you are tied with some kind of media, whether it be an anime, a manga, a TV show, something or another. And while you hold that belt, you have that ability. Because I wanted to be a shit, I gave Asir Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Asir's Egyptian. So basically he got the Millennium Eye, and he actually grew hair. That's how Asir actually grew hair. Because he had basically Pegasus hair. He had Pegasus hair, he had the Millennium Eye, and everything like that. And afterwards, like, that got him as a character, as like a shitpost, really into Yu-Gi-Oh! So anytime that a new series or a new type of pack would be revealed, you'll see like Ark's assistant Isabel just driving a forklift of cards into Arc HQ.
That ended up winning the tournament. Was it Naru? Because I think it came down to off-key Naru and off-key Naru, Callie, and JC as the final four.
Mm-hmm. And the bullshit D20 roll-off for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament.
Yeah. Wait, no, it wasn't JC, because I knocked JC out by accident. With a character who didn't know what was going on.
Didn't Manny fight Jaunt in that tournament at one point?
I think so.
Season 1 was bullshit and I loved it. Which is one of the reasons why I pushed so hard to get the arena as a hub area. Because I loved the fluidity of Season 1, how people were just able to go through and roleplay their own scenes. And just have it do its own thing, and I only pop in when needed.
Yep.
And while I like the structure of Season 2, I didn't like that roleplay relies on the RDM.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted the arena as the hub area so people could just roleplay whenever they want. Granted, that also means that there are some places that kind of spin out of control. And I'm happy that Callie and JC are able to run the events in the arena so that I'm able to focus on the wrestling show. And now that I think about it, I think I need to post another, I think I only have like one more set of chess pieces to put onto the Patreon before the entire set is revealed. Like, real talk, I had a lot of fun coming up with those chess pieces. And for those that don't know, there's an NPC in Masma 4 that goes around with with this animated chess set where he'll challenge you to play chess with him, and if you beat him, you get a free set of chess pieces, which is worth about 500 gold, and they have a small magical effect on them. Kageth, you find the acrobat's ribbon, a length of red silk that always flutters as if caught in a breeze, even in still air.
Oh, that's great for the narcissist.
It's like a cape of billowing. Why do I have a feeling you're going to get given that by one of the ghost tricks?
Non-zero chance.
Also, speaking of, I need to do a round of posts before tonight.
I mean, there's also the non-zero chance that Kotal Doman, due to his background, due to all of the bullshit associated with him, just makes them all, we're not scaring him. We's are going to get shot.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I do appreciate that this is technically the Maelstrom protagonist and the Maelstrom antagonist. Because keep in mind, antagonist doesn't have to be the villain.
Yeah.
So what makes Slayer an antagonist then?
I'm surprised you're asking, considering you've spent just about the most time with him in character.
Hmm.
Slayer
Yes,
is antagonistic incarnate, especially to Stu, but mostly to everyone. Coleslaw has almost as much ego as Kotal Doman does. The difference between Slayer and Kotal Doman is Kotal Doman has done things to earn his ego, outside of have narcissism.
Does anybody in M&W actually have a sleeper hold as a finisher?
I think 2 people used to, but I don't know if they're still on the show anymore.
I mean, there's the Napiers. And they were in Flashbang, so whenever those two show up.
It's just that I also don't watch Flashbang, so I couldn't tell you. Hell, I'm doing the best I can to keep up with Warzone right now. I'm surprised Osmond was winning so much.
Mm-hmm. Just means that they've been booking Osmond against people who wish for things other than winning.
Yeah.
Real talk, I deeply enjoy how I stirred the pot last week. Like Grizzly showed up, Chaz showed up, and with one little rhyme, I got everybody paranoid. Coleslaw has a single-minded drive to a selfish goal, and he only cares for a few people who help him along his journey. To the rest, he will unleash his vitriol and spite as his whims dictate. Shinichi, what? Me? No.
Well, the only person in this chat that does more planning than I do for stuff is probably Bob. Granted, that said, Bob does more planning that's relevant to what's actually going on.
Planning is a DMO, planning is a player.
Yes. It's fine.
Damn it, I've had names slip my mind. Rosso, you can help me with this one. The Blue God of Chaos.
Zinch.
Thank you.
Mhm. Yep.
Bob is Zinchian in his planning. I'm Slaneshi in my planning. I plan for the love of planning.
Believe it or not, in UCW, Grim was actually the chosen of Zinch for a while.
I'm not surprised.
Before Raphael beat his ass and took the favor of Zinch away.
Exactly as planned.
However, Grim was the first person to get the favor of all 4 Chaos Gods at once, and was escorted to the ring by 3 of them.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of tonight's match, the protagonist of the Maelstrom, Iki Safun.
However, that was...
I just noticed, is that Suda Yakuza reference?
Yes.
Good.
However, I believe when Grim created the Chaos Undivided faction, he basically championed what was it, Malar?
Yes, the God Malarkey.
And that was until the point that all the Chaos Gods basically turned on him, ripped off his arm, and then trapped him on a meteor for like a year.
As you do.
He got back. He got better. He came back as you remember that Russian plague doctor superhero?
I remember seeing the posters for the movie.
Basically, Zacho made me an outfit for that, and I went on a rampage when I came back.
Wonderful. Yes, no, this is the Grave Belt. This is what happens with the Grave Belt.
I miss Zacho's old shows, UCW and Tiger Jojo.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I still
Zacho's
have
good people.
Zacho. The great thing about Zacho is he had story time, like I did for season 1 of Maelstrom, and I still remember vividly him describing like Mughals attacking the Allfather's sanctuary, and from the vents bursts Touchums with a dead Mughal in his mouth. In the Arctic Circle. I still remember that shit vividly, the way that Zacho described it.
Wasn't UCW where like Lucius threw Citric like out an airlock or something?
Yeah.
And he survived like thanks to like Slanesh or whatever.
Yeah, he became the champion of Slanesh, and he became the champion of Slanesh and joined Chaos Undivided. Lamim was Nurgle. Raphael Sampson was Zinch. I don't remember who Korn was.
Well, Korn was a band.
I still remember how Travis basically played his character on UCW, and it was like basically Saturday morning cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Kai Jaguar?
No, it was Maximilian Thunderthighs, but evil.
Evil Max.
Mm.
No, Kai was in Tiger Dojo.
Yeah, Kai was Tiger Dojo.
Yeah, Max wanted to like get all the belts, so he was using time travel to try to collect belts. And then there was Botch.
What was it? Botch, Scrap, and Malice, I think it was.
It was Forge, Scrap, and Malice.
Thank you, thank you.
And those three had such a good epilogue. Robot wrote such a good ending for those three characters.
Yeah, because I remember when I had Graven on UCW, we had the whole unkillable gimmick, which was pretty fun, and I actually won the Interstellar belt with it.
Mhm.
And teaming with the main man in that show as well too. Because I had this whole idea of like Graven and the main man, like, and then having Lauren as the manager and trying to go this weird like ringmaster direction with it that just kind of never worked and never panned out because UCW turned into Tiger Dojo.
Yeah.
Now
Still
Zach
remember
was
the
way
character
too.
I made. Yeah. Sorry.
I was saying now Zach was way too busy with M&W as a whole and blast to like really do Tiger Dojo.
Mm.
Who won in Aura Marcus Quentin? It was Quentin, right?
I believe it was Quentin, yes.
Like, we had so many shows back in the day. And it's sad to see that they've kind of petered out.
I mean, most of them gone up mid-COVID, so...
Yeah, and I also think, like, with 2K19 sunsetting and, like, kind of, like, in many people's opinions, the fact that we lost probably, like, the best 2K game that's ever existed, like, even with the newer games, it kind of, like, really took a lot of that creative juice from people when 2K19 finally got sent off to sea, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, with 22 and beyond, despite the fact that they've been good games, the fact that it was very stripped down compared to what we had in 19, not having promos in universe mode for the longest time up until now, and a lot of the other things that we just couldn't do with the modern 2K game, WWE 2K engine.
Howler fucked Lingxi up. Look at him. Look what he did to your boy.
That's one of the things that I like
Public
about the
service
newer
announcement.
games, so is they
Please do
do
not
like
touch the
blood
diseased mental AV
spattering
roaming
so
the
much
arena.
better.
That is all.
Chat Ram, I'm afraid to ask what that is.
Don't worry about it.
Imagine-
It's Faye adjacent.
Of course it's Faye adjacent.
It also gave Zator vision.
It also gave Zator polio. So I wouldn't trust the vision too much.
Oh no, the vision was pretty cool.
I mean, it can be really cool vision. How